Everybody, is oh so dope. I'm back for another video. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday brow tutorial using my Morphe James Charles palette. So I'm just gonna jump right into the video. I'm not gonna hold you guys, so let's just get right into it. If you guys see me looking in like different directions, because I have my camera up here and I also have a mirror right here, so it could change up a little bit. I promise I'm not cross-eyed. First, I'm going to take this Mota, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's a brush that comes in a set of 8 from Walmart that I got for like $16. That came with a bag, I believe. But first, I'm just going to start off by brushing my brows up so that they're all going in the same direction. Then I'm going to take my trusty Morphe palette, and I'm going to take this brown shade up here to fill in my brows with. I'm going to start at the front by lightly outlining my brow along the bottom, and I'm just following my natural shape. I'm not doing anything too crazy, and boom. So I'm just gonna go a little bit towards the middle, not too much, and I'm gonna make a couple of hair-like strokes, as you can see. And that is literally all that I have done. So once I do that, I'm gonna start at the tail end of my brow and just connect. So now we have finished the end of our brow, and then I'm going to begin to fill in the sparse areas of my brow. And I don't like to go all the way into the front because I hate when people have those boxy brows. So I literally just leave it like that at the front. And I'm just gonna brush up my hairs like so and blend everything through. Now I'm gonna move on to my other brow. Following those exact same steps, I'm going to outline the bottom of my brow, taking it slightly in towards the middle, not too much. Same thing. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go over the top and connect my brow. Right, so we see it's kind of the same. Now my eyebrows are a little bit different, but they're sisters, not twins. So then I'm just going to fill that in with the rest of what's on the brush, making sure they stay natural. Then I'm gonna go towards the front and make a couple of those hair-like strokes. And I'm gonna brush all of that product through so it's even, nothing is harsh. And now we have laid the foundation for our brows. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve my brows out. Now usually it depends, like sometimes I will use a darker concealer, or sometimes I'll go lighter. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But I really don't have any like natural-ish like concealer, I guess you could call it, but I am going to go ahead and use my Juvia's Place. There it is, my Juvia's Place in the number 15 for my brows. This is lighter than me, obviously, but I do like to go for a little bit more of a highlighted brow, but I don't go over the top with it too much. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that onto a flat rounded brush. It's pretty small. Hopefully you guys can see it. So it only takes a little bit goes a long way with pretty much anything in makeup. I'm going to go along the bottom, very slowly, so I can get a crisp line underneath my brow. Now you don't want to do that part super fast because you can mess up, although if you do, you can go back in with whatever you use to fill in your brows and your concealer to clean it up. But who wants to waste time doing that when you could just take your time and get it right the first time? So now I'm gonna go into the other side of my brow. Sometimes I start at the front, sometimes I start like at the middle. I don't know why. And then I'm gonna just continue to I do it very light-handed so that way I can make sure I get the straightest line possible. And then you're just gonna drag that product down so it's no harsh lines. And this step also makes it easier for us to blend out later. Okay, so now we have our bottom concealer set. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take a e.l.f. blending brush to blend out my brows. Well, the concealer for the brows, rather. This is the part where you start looking a little crazy. So I'm just going to lightly take that to blend the top so I don't mess up the crispness of my line, but taking it close enough so that way it's not really harsh and I'm actually blending it out. Same thing on this side. We want to get that blend, but we also want it to remain nice and crisp. Now for my top brow, I'm going to actually mix a little bit of my foundation, which is the Superstay Maybelline foundation in the color 340 Cappuccino. I'm going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to put it on my hand just like a pump. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this. Boom. And I'm going to take the back of my brush and mix that together. So now I'm getting this more skin-like color, not exactly my color, but a little bit closer for the top of my brow. So I'm going to take that same brush and now we're going to go over the top. So now for this, I usually start in the middle because I don't really take it in too heavy at the front. So towards the back, we're just meeting those two lines up. Then I'm taking whatever is left and I'm bringing that towards the front, but not too much. Not too much. So then I'm just gonna pull that upward, and I kind of went in and I kind of messed that up, so I'm just gonna go over that with my same brush with whatever product is left and cover that, fill that gap that I kind of created. Why is it doing this? Alright, now I'm gonna go on to my other brow and I'm gonna do the same thing. Now this time I kind of went straight at the front. I usually don't do that, but sometimes I just feel like I can get it on the first try, so I start at the front. And we've met up that, so let's close that up. And now we have a really sharp end to both of our brows, so I'm just gonna pull that product up so it makes it easier when we blend. So I'm gonna take that same brush and go around and blend that out. And I'm gonna take the excess and blend it towards the middle. Just to bring everything together. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of that concealer that I used for the top and just blend that in with the bottom, so everything looks a little more uniform. And it's just gonna make it look a little bit more natural. But it's still bright enough to where it has that kind of highlighted effect, but not too bright to where it looks like we have like a halo brow. So I'm just doing the same thing on this side. Slow. Notice how I went more towards my eyelid and then brought it up, so that way you can evenly spread and distribute the product without messing up the crisp line that we have there and having too much in one spot, you know. So after that, I'm just going to go around with my beauty blender and just pack everything in. Make sure everything is looking even and nice. Usually pull it down over my eyelid. And we are done, ladies and gentlemen. So this is my eyebrow tutorial for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And make sure you stay tuned for my next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell button so you are notified every single time I post a video. We are about to get consistent here. We are officially at 354 subscribers. So we are 6 away from that 400 mark. So help me out and hit that subscribe button. See you guys in my next one.